Hey, what's going on? Welcome back to my channel. Today we are taking a look at Orion Protocol. So we are in a market dip currently, and the market is dipping right now pretty hard as I'm recording this video. So there were some rumors about some electricity problems in China and, whales predetermining all of this and, planning this dip and whatever the news and the FUD was, but it did bring down the market. And people who have USDT laying there on the side have bought into this dip, and they're going to be in a huge profit in 2 weeks. So I am on the weekly chart right now, and what I want to show you is a very good thing right here is we are bouncing off the 20 EMA on the weekly chart, and that is super healthy. So we did get a bit overextended here on the weekly. And now we are coming back down. As you can see, this is like a mirror image. You can see the green candles on the left and their mirrored version kind of on the right. So what this means is that we are retracing back a bit. We are making this corrective wave. So this was a swing high, and now we're having this swing low. And this means that we're going to have this consolidation level perhaps for a couple more days after the dip. And then we're going to start climbing back up. This is very healthy for the project, guys. It may look bearish for now. Yes, it does look bearish right now. And just buy in. Buy right now. And this is not financial advice. Nothing I say is financial advice. Keep that in mind. But if you bought in here, for example, and it went down 3 more percent, and you're like, wow, I bought in at the dip and it dipped even harder. Well, then buy more, for crying out loud. This is a great opportunity for buying very low and buying at very spicy discounts. And I did buy in a bit into Atom, and I don't have anything else to buy with right now at the moment, unfortunately. But the ones who do, they are going to be in profit in some time, like I said. But do keep an eye on this weekly chart. On the RSI, on the weekly, we are looking straight bang in the middle right there. So that is very good. That is very healthy, guys. And a lot of projects do get overextended on the weekly and then come back down, bounce off the 20 EMA, and then start growing. And hopefully this will be more of a natural growth process for Orion. Now jumping into the hourly chart. So we do have a lot drawn out here. Don't panic. I'm going to explain everything. So we do seem to be getting to that oversold area. Now, what I want to point out is that we have dipped as low as $12.19. So expect that if we're going to keep dipping right now, expect that to be a good buying zone. So this is a 1 hourly chart, and we seem to have made that bearish cross on the MACD, and the histogram could start potentially turning to the downside. So yes, this is what happens when the market dips, and we were in this downtrend, guys. So like I've been saying on this channel for the last couple Orion videos, we have been in this continuous downtrend, making lower lows and lower highs, and we have made bearish crosses pretty much all across the board on the 1 hourly, 4 hourly, the daily charts. And we did sort of make this W pattern over here. As you can see, this double bottom, and this is a bullish continuation. We have made that before on Orion Protocol, but once we started climbing back up from that continuation, Bitcoin corrected. And then we seem to, be done with that correction, and Orion was starting to climb back up, and then we had this massive dip, this flash crash, and it just, it didn't look good, and now it's not looking good either, but it's looking good for buying opportunities. I did throw my Orion into staking, guys. So if you have your Orion laying around doing nothing, then throw it into staking, earn some passive income, because I don't think there are a lot of passive incomes available right now in this crazy times that we're living in. So now throwing the fib up from swing high to the previous swing low. So the swing low is $12.18. That is our local bottom right now. and the resistance levels that we have right now is $13, 9 cents, and $12.73. So if we manage to get through those after this little dip that's going on right now, then our next resistance area is going to be at $13.50. That would be the 0.236 Fibonacci extension. So I am going to call out the prices out loud because I know a lot of you are on the phone and you can't really make out what the price tags are on the support and resistance lines. So I'm going to call out the prices. The 0.382 Fibonacci extension, which is another good resistance area that we have, is at $14.42. And I'm giving you these support and resistance areas just so you know where you can buy and sell. For example, if you're a swing trader or if you just want to make that percentage gains or profit. For example, you want to buy here at this dip right now, and then you want to sell at the next rejection level. So that is something that you can potentially do. But the most strong resistance that we are going to have is at the 0.5 and the 0.618. The 0.5 is usually where it's, where the fighting is going on with the bulls and the bears, and that is going to be the $15 target price. So after that, we have the 0.618, which is the golden ratio. And once we break through that, and that is exactly $15.68 to be precise. 66, I do apologize. And once we get through that, guys, it is a lot easier to go higher. After that, we just need to get through this area right now. So what I see us doing right now is perhaps bouncing off from this bottom, coming back up, retesting and going through these support lines, just bouncing back and forth. And then once we do break out, we get rejected off the 0.32 Fibonacci extension. We come back down to the 0.236, retest it, hug it for a bit, and then start going through the other resistance lines that we have. So keep all these levels in mind, draw this out on your charts. This is not difficult whatsoever. It's very easy to understand. You draw it out from the previous swing high to the previous swing low, and this is our potential target after we break through that previous swing high, which is at $17. So once we get through that, for example, let's say we broke through the 0.618 over here, we came back, retested, hugged this a bit, and then we start coming up. We break through this swing high, retest it, and that is our next target for the end of this week, because I do see a lot of projects coming back to their feet after this dip, because people are going to buy in right now very quickly. As you can see, the price is recovering, and we want to see that happen. And Orion is a great project. Like I said, do go and stake it. Q3 is going to be amazing. Their volume for the first 2 weeks were higher than the Binance's volume when they first launched, and they had their first 2 weeks of trading. So, and you could argue that back then there wasn't as many retail investors, but still, it is a good point to make. And like I said, we are in this downtrend, guys. So let me know if you are in Orion protocol. Do join into the Telegram chat. A lot of talking is going on over there. I'm very excited, and I'm very grateful for everyone joining there and keeping the conversation going. You can ask me anything if I'm not there or I'm busy. The lads over there, the gentlemen, are going to answer happily all of your questions and suggest you some other projects that we're in. Not financial advice. We never do financial advice, guys. So that is pretty much it for Orion, guys. And like I said, we could crash below that. If Bitcoin comes back to 45,000, that would mean that we are gonna land on some previous swing highs for Orion, and that would put us at $9.83. That's the previous swing high. That's the previous resistance level that we have. So $9.83 and $8.46. Those could be your buying opportunities if we do indeed break down with Bitcoin and go to the ground pretty much. So target those levels, guys, and make sure to subscribe and like if you enjoyed the video, and let me know which other projects you want me to take a look at. But this has been it, guys. Make sure to check out that weekly pattern that I've been talking about that bounce off the 20 EMA on the weekly chart. That is very bullish, guys. So stay tuned. I'll catch you in the next one. Goodbye and good night.